Headlines read, Dmitry Bivol vacates WBC title. David Benavidez fight to pursue Artur Beterbiev trilogy. Now, some people, I'm not going to say most people, but some people are calling this a duck. He's ducking David Benavidez to fight Beterbiev. Of course he's ducking David Benavidez because he's the most dangerous man in boxing to fight a scrub like Beterbiev, right? And you hear Boxing News 24, they're having a field day with this. Boxing News 24, if you do not know, is a pro-PBC boxing publication. And according to them, Bivol was scared of losing the title against David Benavidez, so he did not take the fight. And my opinion is, David Benavidez put so many roadblocks out, he didn't want this fight. I'm not fighting in Saudi Arabia, I'm a Vegas fighter. At the end of the day, I thought David Benavidez got what he wanted. He wanted a vacant title, and he got the vacant title. This is probably a makeup for Mauricio Sulaiman for not getting the Canelo fight at 168. And here's a statement from David Benavidez. I just got the news that Bivol decided to vacate his title instead of fighting me. Now that makes me the WBC world champion at light heavyweight. This is not an ideal way for me to become world champion, but nevertheless, I'm now the WBC light heavyweight champion of the world, and I intend on putting on the best fights. So now, once again, David Benavidez is trying to fool the public that Bivol took the easy road fighting Beterbiev instead of him. That's right. David Benavidez is trying to portray himself as the most dangerous man in boxing. The Mexican monster is public enemy number one, right? It's just funny how he got the Mando right away at 175 and didn't get any Mandos at 168 when it comes to the WBC. Not only that, they jumped the line. IBL was next as far as Mandos go, and that was Michael Eifert, who was declared the Mando in 2023, but stepped aside for Beterbiev and Bivol. Now here's a little 30-second clip of Samson, or Scampson. I don't own the rights to this content. It's for educational purposes only. We will listen to Scampson and I will respond.
Paul doesn't take the fight. I recommended to give up the title before April 8th. It's a gentleman. And then we see the future, because the future you don't know what it be. Like I said before, boxing change not every day, every minute. So I believe that it could be Smith, that is something, but it's many others. But he will fight in September for the full title.
So David Benavidez is not planning to fight till September. If that's the case, why couldn't he wait for the Beterbiev trilogy to be done? Because that's supposed to be in June, right? And right after that, he could fight for all the belts. And what I heard from my Spanish-speaking friends who listen to the Spanish boxing channels is that David Benavidez has an injury. So David Benavidez, according to them, would not be able to fight until September, October. Regardless what the reason is, David Benavidez is not fighting till September, according to Samson. Like I said before, my opinion on this is Mauricio Sulaiman made a deal with David. Told David, if you move to 175, I will grab you a belt. And that's exactly what he did. Now, it's only fair to listen to Eddie Hearn's side of the story, why they did not take the fight, why they didn't negotiate the fight. I don't own the rights to this material. It's for educational purposes only. Let's listen to Eddie Hearn, and then I will respond.
The rematch within, 4 or 5 months. When we signed for the rematch, we gave His Excellency the right to do the third fight because it's only fair for Artur Beterbiev. I even saw people coming out saying, Dmitry Bivol was offered 8 million. So what? With all due respect, he's made more than that for his fights with Artur Beterbiev. But also, it doesn't matter whether we were offered 20 million. Contractually, we couldn't do it, and we wouldn't have done it anyway, and we would never have tried to get out of it. So,
and there you have it, jackpot. Bivol is under contract to fight Beterbiev in the trilogy. And this is why Turki Al-Sheikh was trying to put money in David Benavidez' pocket and offered him Colin Smith while he waits for his title shot. But it sounds like David Benavidez and his team are not confident they can go to Saudi Arabia and beat Colin Smith. So they went for the strip. And like I said before, I don't think David Benavidez really wanted to fight for Undisputed. I just think he wanted a vacant title at light heavyweight. And he preferred the WBC because, let's face it, the WBC is the PBC's organization. Who else lets champions hold titles for 2 years without defending them? No Mandos. The PBC is owned by WBC, or the other way around. The WBC is owned by the PBC. But anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. Was it really a duck? Or just David Benavidez fooling the boxing fans? Jay Beasy, I'm gone. The most dangerous man in boxing, scared of Saudi Arabia.